So the KwaZulu-Natal Education Department is facing a mammoth task to get its schools ready ahead of reopening tomorrow. This after about 90 schools were damaged in the province's deadly floods. The department also indicated that more than 1,000 students are yet to be placed ahead of reopening. We speak now to the spokesperson for education in that department, Mr. Kwazi Mthethwa. Thank you, sir, for availing yourself this afternoon. So perhaps if we can start with that, right? Have you had a chance to do an assessment following the heavy rains this weekend where schools are concerned? What can you tell us?
Good day to you and to your viewers at home. As the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we have already placed over 2.5 million learners in our system, and we are left with just below 1,000 learners. I'm referring to those who have actually made applications. So we are confident. As I'm speaking to you now, I'm in one of the admission centers. We've set up 12 admission centers throughout the province. So parents are welcome to also go to those admission centers as a way of walk-ins, and so that they can be considered. But as things stand now, we can confirm that in terms of schools' readiness, we are ready with only 24 hours to go. Our officials have been receiving PPEs in schools, and you'll remember that schools have gotten used to all protocols as it relates to the management of COVID-19. So we're confident that this year again, our officials working together with our learners will be able to prevent any form of infections in schools. When it comes to teaching and learning material, we've also delivered as of last year already. So come the first day of teaching, all learners will be in class learning. And as it relates to the floods, you have probably heard that we have had big problems in the province of KwaZulu-Natal with the 191 schools having been affected by storms, especially in the areas of Ladysmith inland in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. So we are working around the clock to ensure that come tomorrow, schools in that area.
Mr. Kwazi Mthethwa saying that almost 200 schools have been impacted following the floods there in KwaZulu-Natal, and working around the clock to assess the impact and probably capacitate the province in order to deal with schools reopening tomorrow. Unfortunately, we've lost your connection. Thank you very much, though, for those details. Kwazi Mthethwa, is the spokesperson of education in KwaZulu-Natal. Mr. Mthethwa, I believe you are back. You were finishing your point in terms of the number of schools that have been impacted and what you plan to do as you assess the state of the damage.
Come again?
You were finishing your thought on assessing the state of the damage, I beg your pardon, saying some almost 200 schools have been affected by the floods.
Oh, yes, definitely. Our officials are on the ground making assessments, financial assessments and structural assessments. So we're not going to rush into concluding in terms of how much is it worth. So we're just going to wait until such time that they finalized it. But we are confident that teaching and learning will take place. Where there are issues of structural damages, we've made sure that we provide mobile classrooms. And where there are issues of roofing, and we've been already told that the rain is no longer that hectic inland in the areas of Ladysmith. So we are pushing very hard to make sure that tomorrow morning we are ready. But I must also emphasize that we're not going to open at all costs. We're not going to force schools to open, even though it's not safe for them to do so. So we put lives of our teachers and learners first. To us, it's safety first. So we'll be obviously receiving reports throughout the day Probably by the end of this day, we will know which schools are able to go. As of now, we have not received anything negative, but we are encouraging schools to ensure and to be confident about decisions that they take. If it's safe to open a school tomorrow, why not? If it's not safe, we encourage them to at least delay it by 1 day or 2 days until such time that it's safe to do so.
And we look forward to a report back at least after your engagement. Thank you very much for availing yourself. Kwazi Mthethwa is the spokesperson of education in KwaZulu-Natal.